Internal Revenue Service IRS Tax News. IRS People First Initiative provides relief to taxpayers. Tax Tip 2020-57, May 14, 2020. Due to COVID-19, the IRS is providing relief on a variety of issues as part of the People First Initiative. There's a link to the People First Initiative here. The IRS is modifying certain activities through the filing and payment deadline, Wednesday, July 15, 2020. Here's what people need to know about relief related to IRS exams or audits. Field, office, and correspondence audits. Generally, the IRS won't start new field, office, and correspondence audits. The agency will continue to work refund claims where possible without in-person contact. So obviously they're going to be limiting the in-person contact, and it looks like they're going to be limiting the starting of the new correspondence audits, although they will be trying to maintain those that have already been started to some degree with limited contact. However, the IRS may start new audits if needed to preserve the statute of limitations. So if there's a statute of limitation issue, then they may make an exception to this rule and basically start the new audit back to the text. In-person meetings. In-person meetings for current field and office audits are on hold. However, examiners will continue their work remotely where possible. Taxpayers should respond to any requests for information during this period if possible. So, again, there's going to be obviously some stopping in terms of the field offices. But, of course, if you can correspond and give them the information that is asked for, then that would be good. Back to the text. Unique situations. Corporations and businesses may want to begin a previously scheduled audit while people and records are available. When it's the best interest of both parties and appropriate, people are available, the IRS may move forward with an audit. So they're saying, hey, look, we're not going to be doing the in-person audits typically. We're going to be rescheduling those due to the social distancing and whatnot and the staffing requirements. However, there may be exceptions if you have already basically set everything up. You got everything set up. You got the people lined up that need to be there at this point in time, and if that's difficult to get together, then if it's going to be of the benefit to both parties, the IRS and the taxpayer, then they may have an exception for the unique situation. Back to the text. COVID-19 developments could slow activities. General requests for information. Taxpayers should reply to all IRS correspondence if requested. So that's going to be the general kind of rule, of course. If you have the correspondence, then you're going to want to apply to the correspondence and just keep in communication with the IRS. Back to the text. Earned income tax credit and wage verification reviews. Taxpayers have until July 15, 2020 to respond to the IRS and verify that they qualify for the earned income tax credit. There's a link to that here, to the qualifications for the earned income tax credit. There'll be a link to this in the description. Back to the text. Or to verify their income. These taxpayers should submit all requested information. If they can't contact the agency and explain why the information is not available, the IRS won't deny these credits for a failure to provide information until July 15th, 2020. Independent Office of Appeals. Appeals employees will continue to work their cases. They aren't currently holding in-person meetings, but conferences may be held by phone or video. Taxpayers should respond to any requests for information form Independent Office of Appeals. Statute of limitations. The IRS will continue to protect all statute of limitations. If statute expirations might be jeopardized during this period, taxpayers are encouraged to cooperate in extending these statutes. Otherwise, the IRS will issue statutory notices of deficiency and pursue similar actions to protect the interest of the government.